Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is Mike Colleen again. Again, that's MikeColleen.com, Kollin.com, or crackthefemalecode.com will take you right to my book, to the products page. All right, which is called Crack the Female Code, The Mystery Revealed. All right. What was I going to talk about? I actually forgot what I was going to talk about. I'll have to go back. Let's see. Talking about money, wham. Yeah, I've gone over that way more than enough. There's another thing. Oh yeah, this is what I want. Okay, this is what this. Okay, I remember. This is what it was. All right, so a lot of guys think it's about money, and women say it's not about money. It's not. I'm telling you. I'm gonna give you two tips. This one, and why to take a woman to a cheap dinner. Well, maybe not cheap, but and don't buy her drinks at a club. Don't do it. Drinks. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna write this for my notes. All right, so here's the deal. Women always tell men, like, it's not about the money. It's not. Because the money and things to a woman becomes meaningless. It really does. And they say it's just a thing. Remember, the female world is the internal emotions, feelings, spirituality. That's how women value things, okay? It's not about logic, guys. Logic to a woman is boring, all right? So let's go over this. So I had this ring's actually bought it in Hawaii. It's actually was an artist. I can't remember the name. If I can remember it, I'll put it back on here because he's got a great place out there. It's a Japanese guy from Japan. He has a cute little shop in Waikiki. Just amazing. But anyway, so I had another ring that was smaller than this. In fact, this replaced it. The ring was $8, and I went to Santa Cruz with my girlfriend the day after I taught this class that she was at. And it's a technique. I call it the Y1, Y2, Y3 technique. Now here's the thing. She was there. She thought it was fun, cool. We went to Santa Cruz the next day and I said, hey, let's buy some matching rings. I wasn't even thinking about the technique. And as a man, I bought them. You know, we were looking at all these cool tables, cheap little rings. And we found a matching pair. She goes, oh, and they fit on both of us. Perfect. So I put mine on and I went to put, and I go, oh, wait. And I took it back. And I did the technique. And I said, the reason why I'm giving this to you is, and I went through this technique. Now, I'm not going to go through it now. It would take way too long. Well, not that, well, it actually would take an hour or two. So too long for the YouTube video. But I'm going to do a separate course. Call me on this. I'll do courses here in the San Francisco Bay Area and later on in other areas. But call me and let me know if you're interested. And I'll do a group thing or we can do one-on-one if you want. It's the Y1, Y2, Y3 technique. That's actually what I call it. It's real simple. So here's the point. So then I was doing the workshop about a month later, and this was a long time ago. This was, God, 12 years ago. And she had this one ring this other guy she dated before me bought her. It's like an $800 ring. Now back then, we're hardworking people. We're not, didn't come from wealth. And I asked him, like, hey, as I was teaching this technique, I go, what'd you do with that ring? And she goes, oh, I gave it to my niece. I'm like, an 8-year-old girl? She goes, yeah. I'm like, why? She goes, it was meaningless. I'm like, an 800 brand new freaking diamond ring or like emeralds and, whatever. She goes, yeah, it had no meaning to it. Now, guys, in my course, I will teach you why those words meaningful, bonding, all those words have a very specific physical meaning, and I'm going to do this again and again because women are looking for this. And I'm not necessarily talking about sex, but it leads to sex because it's meaningful. You ever heard a woman say, oh, sex without, emotional fulfillment, it's just meaningless. Same thing when you buy her something. So I'm looking at her. I'm like, so you gave that ring to your niece? And she goes, yeah. I go, where is it? She goes, oh, she probably lost it. I'm like, why don't you at least sell it? She goes, I don't care. Guys, I'm telling you, money is so meaningless to women, and these diamond rings, it's not even funny. Now, here's the thing. I looked at her hand, and she had the ring that looked like this because I got rid of it. And it was like $8, maybe $12 at the I don't even think it's $12, like $8 or $9. And I go, well, then why do you wear that ring? And she goes, and she literally grabs her hand, covers it, and she turns away from it. She goes, it has meaning to me. It's meaningful. It has value. It's important. And I was like, whoa. And all the guys in the class like, whoa, what? That's how powerful that technique is. If you're going to buy your wife a car, a house, a diamond ring to save your marriage, take this class before you blow all that money and she ends up leaving you a couple of years later, taking all the diamond rings, your dog, your kids, and your house. This course will teach you not only how to save your marriage, but how to understand a woman for the first time in your life, and how to turn up the heat in your relationship and also melt her heart emotionally, which will lead to triple X rated, not just sex, but this amazing way that women talk in this very indirect way. It's the internal language, the internal way. All right, that's it for now. Again, Mike Colleen, look down in the description. I'll leave a couple links there. That's it. We're going to do a couple more videos today. All right.